there's not much that can take you away from playing in that kind of environment. You got to go out there and perform, and in that rivalry game, you just got to do what you got to do. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as people made it sound.
Do you have a guess for how many players were sick during that week?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that's between the players and the trainers. But I think every team's going through that right now. The season's changing, so.
Was it strep throat, or what was it that you had? I know that Jake said he had strep.
That's between me and the doctors. It was
I'm sorry.
Just something that we were going through, and just the season's changing, and that was it.
Did you lose any weight over the week or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Well, Jake made it sound like you were dying. He said, it's the bravest performance he'd ever seen, or something like that.
Yeah,
so
it made it sound a little dramatic. It was fine. Yeah, I was a little sick, but made it work and made it happen.
Was that? Go ahead.
Now, how much did you practice last week? I guess you probably already said that.
I missed a little bit of practice, just physically, but mentally I was there all week, and made it work. And it was a little hiccup, but we got through it. So.
As far as recovery goes, what did the doctors and trainers advise you to do when you were ill?
Same thing your mom tells you to do.
Which
Rest
is why.
up.
What does my mom tell me?
Rest
to do?
up, drink water, and hydrate, eat well, and just let us take its course, take your medicine, and you'll be fine.
How you feeling now?
Good. Healthy.
Good.
You and Malik seem to have some interesting moments.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
Like I said, it's just a rivalry game. Tensions are high. The game's always been like this. There's not a lot of liking between us two teams, and you're going against another good player, and you guys are challenging each other, and just emotions are high.
It's a little disappointing that you guys weren't able to close it out offensively in the fourth quarter, get those first downs.
Yeah, I think you'd like to see us go out there and get a few first downs and close out the game, but we didn't. But our defense came up big, the special teams came up big, a few big punts at the end, and then Jabril's 2-point conversion at the end or turned that. So they saved us, but it's a team effort. They covered us that time.
And of course, you guys didn't punt until the fourth quarter, so something was working, right?
Right.
Yeah.
What was the most interesting thing he said to you during the game?
I don't remember. Just when emotions are high and you got all the adrenaline going, you're in the heat of things. But it's over with now. It's fine.
You on that interception return, you were the guy who pushed Pigsat, right? I mean, you were moving pretty fast for somebody who'd been sick.
Yeah, it's just we preach this great effort on every play. Coach Revno does, and the ball went the other way, and we all try to take good angles, and I was just the one to be there to make the play.
Let's talk about the rapport between you and Wilton. You see it really getting more and more comfortable?
You say that again?
The rapport between you and Wilton right now? You guys...
Yeah. You just this late in the season, you're starting to get in your groove, and everyone's feeling the most comfortable, more and more comfortable every game, and I think you can see that in our offense and in our defense and every aspect of the game.
Jim said you're pretty much a natural center, right? And I think he's happy that you finally moved there. Are you? I know you said a couple weeks ago that you prefer it now. I mean, are you happy that you made this move?
Yeah, very happy. I think the coaches did a great job in making this move for me and giving me this opportunity, and I think it's worked out great. So.
Why do you prefer it?
I guess I'm just more comfortable at it now. Just playing it for the past year now, or 8 games in spring ball. I just got in the groove a bit more comfortable with it now.
It doesn't hurt either for the future, right, to be able to play all these positions. Graham Glasgow, I think, is playing guard now. He played center.
Right, yeah. It always helps you in the future.
Your team got 4 running backs now instead of a lot of teams just have one marquee running back. Is that something that you're the part of the offense saw evolve over the course of camp and the course of the season, or something you guys kind of anticipated?
I think it's something we kind of anticipated. Last year we knew we had some good backs, and this year going into after spring ball going into the season, we knew that these backs, all of our backs would be really good, and they went out there and performed, and they're doing the right thing. So it's credit to them.
Are you ever amazed what some of these wide receivers can do, like Darboh?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
What is it like for you to watch him?
The athletic ability and talent by some of our skill guys, most of our skill guys, it's just unbelievable. Just incredibly talented, incredibly focused. To him to go make a one-handed grab with a defender hanging off of him, you don't understand how much focus that takes to catch that ball. And it's just so talented.
Does he do a lot of stuff with jugs machines after practice and stuff? Do all those guys do that?
Yeah, all the receivers, all those guys that catch the ball, they all do, and I think that shows in the game.
What do you expect to see out of a DJ Durkin defense?
They're gonna be ready to play. DJ or Coach Durkin's a great coach, and he was when he was here, and he's gonna have his defense and his whole team ready to play. So we gotta be ready for a lot. I'm sure they'll pressure us. but we'll be ready for it and we'll do what we can.
The college football playoff rankings come out tonight. How interested are you in seeing where Michigan is ranked?
I didn't even know that came out. Not
7 o'clock.
really. I mean, all that matters is 4 weeks from now where we are. Right now is whatever. We just do what we can from here on out and win out and do what we can and see where we are in 4 weeks.
Is it at all exciting to be part of the conversation at this point, though? Even though you're right, 4 weeks.
Yeah,
is what
I
counts.
definitely think it's exciting, to be in the conversation. But right now, you got to take it as a grain of salt. You got to kind of kick yourselves in the shin when you're up and be ready to go because you got 4 tough games ahead of you.
You've heard that from Jim, right?
Yeah.
You heard
Oh,
it from
yeah.
Bo, right?
Yep.
How'd Ben Bredesen play on Saturday in that environment?
Great.
Did he?
As a young guy going in that environment and in that stadium against that team, it's a great job to go in there and play well, and he did. So we're all very proud of him for that, and we knew he would do that. So
The Lions, maybe a little bit not getting as much credit as some of the other guys.
The line?
Yeah, the line, maybe underrated a little bit.
I don't know about that. We don't expect the media to be loving on us and giving us all the credit, but that's just part of it. And we go out there and do what we do, and all that matters is we're getting wins, and you just keep on doing that, and everything else will take care of itself.
Who did you talk to when you were moving to center? Did you talk to any former U of M centers or?
I talked to
guys, or-
Graham a lot, Graham Glasgow, just because I played with him for 2 years, and he kind of made the transition. He played a little bit guard and a little bit center, so he knew it was like switching positions and doing that. And so yeah,
What kind of advice did he give you? Anything stick out?
not really. We just I just talked when I first moved with him about just little technique stuff and stuff like that, and just communicating. He knows what it's like, and it's hard for a lot of other people to understand that haven't played center before. So to be able to talk to someone that's moved positions and knows what it's like doing that, it was good.
You feel you're more involved in the offense? You get to know what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, I think so, but at the same time, any of the other guys on the offensive line could do the same thing. They know what's going on. So
Do you guys feel like